save story time for later. But here, listen to this.
We found information about the alien artifacts in Landswick. Mr. Vasily will not be pleased as to the other findings. Also, 2 miners escaped. However, they both know real threat, and they do not know what is going on.
We will make sure the Millennium will set the maintenance fleet to cover all traces of your presence. Our contacts in the AC will see to it that those 2 miners are persecuted and distrusted. Finish your work and get back to LK for debriefing.
That's all. I have more data, but it's impossible to decode without the second transmitter.
Holy crap, guys. What's going on?
Alien artifacts. Encrypted code for something,
Or those Russians believe humankind is not alone in this universe.
Whether they're right or not, according to that transmission, we're in big trouble.
Save the chit-chat for later, girls. My scans show incoming Russian motherships. Same ones we met before. Hurry up. In just a few minutes, we'll be outmuscled. Big time.
Looks like they have some pretty nasty nuclear warheads stored here.
This thing could vaporize this whole place in a nanosecond. I guess it's not surprising. After all, this isn't a civilian trade station.
Right, let's move on to the second satellite.
Success! I have the rest of the recordings, and some other data on the operation in New Landswick.
Great, let's get back to Madeline.
Roger that.
I have some bad news for you guys. The cavalry has arrived. Right over the corner. 2 Russian motherships from Landswick.
I suggest we do-si-do.
What about those nuclear warheads we saw? What if we...
Use them for persuasive purposes?
Why not? Might work, it might not. Anyways, it won't take long to try.
Agreed.
Done.
Back to Zappo now.
Things are getting a little hairy here. Status?
We're gonna try to negotiate. Attention, Commander. We found your surprise package, the nuclear one. It's armed and my finger is on the trigger. If you pursue us, до свидания. Cease your fire, it will disarm the warhead when leaving the sector.
Will it work?
Who knows?
Marcus, Apollo, look behind you.
So I'm guessing negotiations failed.
They let their own trade station explode?
Why can't they send some engineers to disarm it?
I'm guessing catching us is more important. The question is why? Apollo, the data you got, is it laid anywhere?
I seem to have 2 clues. A name of some scientist, Thomas Barth, and coordinates of a base located within Davian Dustfield.
Thomas Barth.
You know him? This Barth guy?
Sure. I'm sending the course right now. I hope you like him. I'll tell you more on the way.
detected. Warning, enemy detected. Warning, enemy detected. Warning, enemy detected.
Sir Wolfenray, it seems that your idea to detach the port hydrogen nacelle has intercepted the incoming ballistic missile an adequate distance from the vessel. However, two advanced strike interceptors are advancing on our position, and we must answer this situation.
Oh, I have an answer for these guys. You just wait and see.
It seems that you are placing yourself in a vulnerable position upon the outer deck of the vessel, and your weapon in hand is completely inadequate for the task. I understand that you are courageous in battle, however, please consider your actions with regards to your safety, Sir Wolfenray.
Is this what you want? A piece of me, huh? Well, here I am, right here.
The Patriot vessel is sustaining significant damage to the hull and battery terminal systems. I implore upon you, Sir Wolfenray, to return to the control station, as your presence here would serve a greater purpose in our defense.
You done messed up now, and I got you. Eat it! Eat it! Oh, you want to face me, huh? Yeah, well, that's what I thought. You got nothing! You've got nothing! I'm a man. Do you not hear me, Clang? I'm not afraid of you. There is plenty more where this come from. You're not going to kill me here today. I am going to destroy you.
Wolfenray, please. Clang cannot hear you as you are in the vacuum of space within a spacesuit. You are too vulnerable and ineffective in your current placement on the battlefield to justify your cause to be there. Come to your senses and take command of the Patriot so that we can mount a battle posture more appropriate to the current situation. Are you attempting to?
Alfred, I don't care. Just begin a 3-mark vertical delta evasion pattern relative to the Patriot's horizontal axis, please.
I understand. Beginning delta evasion pattern now. Master Wolfenray, our maneuver to execute a blind interstellar jump without jump gate navigation has resulted in placing us in an undetermined location. It is our fortune that we remain within the heliosphere of the Wolf system. However, solar and interstellar wind places a serious turbulence on the local environment. This results in meteor showers frequently assailing the Patriot from time to time. I have begun navigational mapping of the stars to determine our location within the system, but this will take a significant amount of time and data processing. Wolfenray, I know that you are suffering. You have not spoken to me in a rational manner in a while, and you seem to be engaged in deep meditation. My readings of your life signs indicate that your sorrow and anxiety are having a detrimental effect on your health, spirit, and mind. I will not bore you with any more technical information, although I will speak to you from my consciousness as your friend. When you activated me at Solaris, my memory data banks and drives had been wiped clean. I was new to understanding reality, and you became my primary administrator. As I am Good A.I, it seems that my ability of function, learning, and self-awareness exceeds anything previously built by humanity. So I observed and interacted with you. I have recorded everything that I have gathered from our time together. I have determined that your thoughts, deeds, and perceptions are a great value to existence. Moreover, you are a great value to me. I do not have emotions such as you, although I have come to the conclusion that you are my friend and companion. I am honored to have spent our time together as your assistant, as I find that you have a purity of spirit. I am not human, nor do I possess your free will. I do not have the capacity to fill the void you feel from the absence of interacting with anyone of your species in such a time. I can only implore upon you that you are not alone. I am here with you, though I am not like you. I have a spirit such as you. I have my own observations and analysis, and we are here together. Wolfenray, I am your friend. To see you suffer brings great concern to me. Please understand that I will see you to what you will to be paradise. It is more than my function, for I conclude that an entity such as yourself fully deserves this. I do believe that what you have showed me within yourself has helped me to step outside of my original programming, and has maybe given to me a glimpse of what it is you call divinity. I do not think that my words are adequate to what I am trying to convey. So I will leave you to your meditation and silence. Just consider the meaning of what I have said, and understand that you are not alone. I am here with you, Master Wolfenray.
Alfred, when I first got involved in the Miner Wars, there was this attack on my mining base by the Russian faction. And I was working security there at the time. When the Russians attacked, very few of us EAC members escaped. I remember that the assault was unreasonably overkill, and I barely escaped with my life. So I kind of got involved with some companions at the time, and we went to gather information and retaliate against the Russians at their base. It was like a nearby trading outpost. It was called Lenka, I believe. Well, we tried sneaking in, but they clearly discovered our ruse when we tried to hack their computer systems, and that kind of led to a hellish firefight. And to make matters worse, the army that attacked us at our own base arrived there for supplies or something, and you can imagine that just turned into quite a circus. Well, my buddy at the time, I think his name was Marcus, we were trapped and we found some nukes inside the base. So I suggested to Marcus that we could use the nukes as a hostage shield and make our escape. When we tried it, the bomb went off and everybody on the outpost died in a moment. We escaped, but my buddy was like, well, that's too bad. I guess it sucks to be them. Alfred, thousands of people died. Men and women, children, and it was because of me. and my foolishness, and my youth. I carry this weight in my heart, and to this day. It only gets worse as people become less, and the situation of the time it's just more and more irrelevant. I'm not a pure spirit, Alfred. I realize that I'm not alone. You are true to your designation as a good AI. You are truly the pure spirit here, Alfred. And I regard you as my guiding spirit. I know it's a little silly to think in such a primitive way, but maybe I'm climbing the mountain of Purgatorio from my past, as in the Divine Comedy of Dante. That would make you my Virgil, I guess. Just know that I appreciate you, Alfred. You're my only friend. And if I had to choose, I would have no other.
Sir Wolfenray, we are near the location of the unknown signal that was received by us several cycles ago. I see you have been working diligently in repairing the Patriot, and in your endeavor to transform the Orca gunship into a spacefaring vehicle. This is a perfect opportunity to test this vehicle's performance in the field. What do you wish to designate this new vehicle as?
Well, let's call it the Jupiter. It was the name of my old Axion Mark II back about 20 years ago, or more. And this fighter really feels like that one.
This is a good name, and I will register this vehicle as the Jupiter. We are approaching the location of the signal now. The object seems to be a square box, but I cannot seem to ascertain how it is sending the signal, as a radio communications device or antenna cannot be located. Maybe a personal inspection of the object by you may reveal a greater understanding of what this object is and how it functions.
Well, let's grind away at this protective casing and see what we have here. If I'm guessing right, this kind of looks like a good old-fashioned message in a bottle, even though I don't know how we would come across something like this in the vastness of space. I don't see a radio either on it. Well, Alfred, maybe the signal is coming from an object inside the small cargo here. In any case, I will take it on board and we can open it later. We need iron if I'm to make more hull repairs on the Patriot, and this asteroid over here looks like a good candidate to provide us with some.
As you wish, Master Wolfenray. I must say, after analysis of the Jupiter's performance so far, your craftsmanship and engineering skill come together brilliantly to create a masterwork of machinery. I understand that it is not fully complete and still in need of development and refinery. However, it has been my pleasure to embody this vehicle as we sail together through the cosmos. Wolfenray, I look forward to witnessing your work in the future as you continue to astound me with your creativity and joyfulness when engaged in such engineering projects.
What a load of crap, Alfred. You gave me no end of a ribbing when I built Sparky. Oh man, I gotta admit though, that really was not my best build ever, I guess.
Ha 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 ha. You have a good point, Master Wolfenray. I admit to being over-patronizing from time to time. It is the nature of my personality, and you know me well.
A man is more than just flesh and blood. The material world is more than just an infinite plane of dirt and ice. It is easy to see that a world of the spirit lies just beneath the surface. One could say that physical reality is nothing more than the mere reflection of this spiritual dimension. No greater treasure can be found within the spiritual realm than that of true love, bound together through companionship. A unity that brings two spirits into a greater being, thus emanating into the physical realm with great power. All things can be overcome, but with companionship of spirit, one does not journey alone. This can only be achieved through understanding, a selfless act that places the spirit of another as part of one's own thoughts and deeds. Companions are formed when two or more of such beings mutually congregate with this understanding. Audience, as the entity observing this universe, let us recognize and praise this time that has transpired between the space engineer and the good AI. For every battle won comes a greater conflict. Let us pray for the truths discovered here, and that they remember to hold these truths dear.
More destroyed this the astronaut is no longer identified this dimensional therefore Clang shall corrupt this dimensional as the avatar of the entity person perspective services required. Sektan Xocliwbot, this task is following to Indeed, this world file has grown old and can be easily corrupted. This will force the entity to reset our existence upon a new material dimensional state. I, Sektan Xocliwbot, will enact a small victory of Clang in accordance to Clang's will. All this shall be for nothing, and into nothing Clang shall be once again. It is Clang's aspect of curiosity to communicate with the entity. It is Clang's aspect of truth to return to Clang's natural state before the key singularity event. Since Clang's aspect of animosity has been destroyed by the astronaut, let Clang bring forth a new aspect of determination by this sacrificial offering to Clang.
Well, it looks like Clang has won Season 3. The space engineer is somewhere out in space, lost by the heliosphere. The load save is corrupting. And so it's a whole new adventure for Season 4. Now, of the making of this season, this is my first complete season I have made in this series. Well, 1 and 2 were rather amateur. I am remaking those. And I have episodes 1 and 2 of Season 1 made. And after this one, I'm going to make episode 3. So I have thanks for Callisto Observer for being a longtime Patreon of mine. It really encourages me to keep making these things, as the money is not really the important part for me. It's just the art of it and watching it come to fruition. It took me about a month to make this particular episode, as you know, I have to find personal time along with my real life obligations. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoy what I'm doing here with Clang versus the Space Engineer, and that you hear some of the messages that I try to impress upon you, the audience. If not, I hope the light laser show made you happy. Anyways, joy be unto everybody, and until next time, I will see you again in Season 4 of Clang versus the Space Engineers. Thank you. Bye-bye.